my dears, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful long weekend. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma, and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I make a What's for Dinner video every Sunday, and they are for easy, affordable, delicious weeknight dinners that I made for my husband and I the previous week. Let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. For tonight's dinner, I forgot to take out meat, but luckily I have some of this frozen sirloin in my freezer that doesn't need to be defrosted. And a garlic bread. I've made this on my channel before. I'm just preheating my oven to 400 degrees for the garlic bread. We're gonna fry up the steak in a little seasoning salt. Once the steak's cooked up and the bread's cooked, we're gonna put the steak on the garlic bread with some cheese, bake it for like 5 minutes till the cheese is melted. And then I'm just gonna heat up some au jus gravy on the side for dipping. Super simple. So let's start frying up the steak. Steaks are in. Gonna sprinkle the seasoning salt. Just let them fry up for 3 minutes on this side, then we'll flip them, let them fry up for 3 minutes on the other side, and then we'll separate them. Time to flip the steaks. Now we're just gonna cook them on this side for 3 minutes. My oven is preheated. Now I'm just gonna throw the garlic bread in for 10 minutes. Now I'm just gonna break the steak up. And we're just gonna let it cook till there's no more pink. Steak is done. Bread is done. And I'm just gonna do a little spoon indentation on the bread. And now I'm just gonna put the steak on the bread. Steak is on. Now I'm gonna do a layer of cheese. Cheese is on. Now I'm gonna pop the top on. Actually, it's the bottom, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it back in the 400-degree oven for 5 minutes. And I'm gonna heat up some au jus gravy. Here it is out of the oven. And then there it is all served up. Delicious. For tonight's dinner, in my slow cooker base, I'm going to add this 19-ounce bottle of Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. I'm also going to add 12 fluid ounces of Coke, and then I have this roasted garlic and cracked black pepper pork loin. And I'm just gonna throw this in my slow cooker, and we're gonna cook it on low for 10 hours. Pork loin is in, barbecue sauce is in, and finally, the can of Coca-Cola is in. Now we're gonna pop the lid on and slow cook it on low for 10 hours. Pork is done. Now I'm gonna shred it. I have shredded the pork. We are gonna serve it up on some of these lettuce boats. The pork is on. Next, I'm gonna add some onion. Onion is on. Now I'm gonna add a little Mexican blend cheese. And then on mine, I'm just gonna add a little Daisy sour cream. And then that's it, all served up. That pork is delicious. For tonight's dinner, in my slow cooker base here, I'm going to add 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm gonna season it with a little Padilla Complete, a little ranch seasoning, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and we're gonna throw in a 16-ounce can of cream of chicken soup. And we are going to pop the lid on and slow cook it on low for 8 hours. Chicken is done. Now I'm going to shred it, add some white rice and some cauliflower. And then let that warm through. And then here it is all served up. I just added a little sharp cheddar cheese and a little parsley flakes on top. Delicious! Here is everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. I'm going to start by bringing a pot of salted water to a boil. In my large bowl here, I'm going to add 2 5-ounce cans of tuna. 1 drained can of tuna in, and can number 2 in. Next, I'm going to add half of this 14-ounce can of sweet peas. Half of the can of peas are in. Next, I have a little bit of onion left over, so I'm going to add that. So the onion's in. Now I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. It's about 1/4 cup. I just eyeballed it. We can always add more if we need to later. Next, I'm just going to add a couple of squirts of sour cream. Sour cream is in. Now I'm going to give it a little stir, stir, stir. Next, I'm just going to add some sharp cheddar cheese and give that a stir, stir, stir. Next, I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon and give that a stir, stir, stir. Now I'm just going to pop it in the fridge until the pasta is cooked. My water is boiling up, so we're going to cook up 2 cups of this pasta. Pasta is done, so I'm just going to drain and rinse it. And I'm just going to let them sit until they cool down a little bit. The pasta has cooled. Now I'm going to add it to the tuna and give it a little stir, stir, stir. All stirred up. Now I'm going to add my other half of my lemon and stir, stir, stir. Lastly, we're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper and stir, stir, stir. We gave it a little taste test, and we decided it needed a little something, something. So we're going to add some hot banana peppers. And now I'm just going to give it a little stir, stir, stir. Delicious. Now back into the fridge it's going to go. Here it is all served up. I just added a little extra cheese and salt to mine. I'm also toasting up myself an English muffin. And then there it is all done. Delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. We'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you'll come back on Wednesday for a Soup of the Week short, and on Friday for a puff pastry short, and the following Sunday for another What's for Dinner video. I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.